Yo guys, what's going on? Hey, Blessius here, and right now I live in Memphis, but I'm actually at the St. Jude Play Live Summit, and I just want to kind of explain to you what's going on. Right now it's kind of like this intermission, and like some photos are being taken, there's some dinner, but we actually got to like take a tour of St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, and it's kind of crazy because I was here 7 years ago, and when I was here, I was doing like radio kind of events, like radiothons for the radio stations I was working at in Pennsylvania and later Virginia Beach. And so I live here in Memphis, and I got the opportunity to visit, and I've always wanted to do more fundraisers and stuff, and St. Jude was always near and dear to my heart. And I know, being in the Destiny community, Guardian Con just knocks it out of the park. And last year with Guardian Con, I was part of their stream that raised so much money for St. Jude. And thanks to Char, he put me into his SRL event for Destiny, and that was one little thing. And I would love to do more things for charities, let alone St. Jude. And so right now, this is the Domino's Event Center where everything's in there. It's like a high-tech little thing. I can't really go in there because it's like quiet time, like little things are going on. But I will say this, you can donate right now if you like. You can go to stjude.tiltify.org or just go to stjude.org and you can donate there. Like there's so many crazy stories today. I was at the Target house, and what the Target house is actually a house that's like a little mansion that has furnished apartments for families for like a child that has like prolonged stay, so that way they have like a house and a home. And it's so nice, and like there's different rooms, and like celebrities like basically donated rooms. Like Vince Gill's wife donated like a nice little lounge. There's a kid's room, there's like a Shaun White room, there's like a DreamWorks room. There's so many cool things, and they try to make it feel like home. And yesterday I got a tour of the hospital. I've been to the hospital before, but like even if you can't donate money, there's like ways to donate blood and platelets and that stuff, which is incredible. And if you ever get the chance, I would highly suggest to take a tour of it. When you think it's a hospital, it's something that's so not a hospital. It's like an amusement park, basically. And they make it so friendly for the kids. And cancer is scary, let alone. They go out of their way for these guys. And St. Jude, the one thing that is about St. Jude, when I worked in radio, there was a children's hospital down the street, and St. Jude was in Memphis. So like people were like, why don't we just donate to this Pennsylvania, local hospital? The only thing is, St. Jude takes people, they take care of these kids with no dime expense. Like no one has to pay anything. St. Jude covers everything for the kids and the families. If they have to stay, they have housing here. If they have to take shots or radiation treatments that might cost, $25,000 all the way up to, $250,000. All that is paid by these guys, which is paid by donors. And the families who's already suffering get that release. And I think that's the coolest thing ever. It's the coolest thing ever. And walking through, it's seriously the nicest thing. To know that there's people out there that in this type of world, you think, man, people are just about greed and selfishness, or, you hear bad things. But here it kind of like, you get so caught up in life, you kind of forget about things that are going on that are way worse than how you have it. And St. Jude is like a safe haven for these guys. So my hat's off to them. There's many stories. There's two stories that I'll share with you guys. One is the mac and cheese story, which is there's this girl or kid. I'm not sure if it was a girl. Anyway, there's a child that's like 2 a.m. and when you get radiation treatment, food just tastes bad. And so I guess the chef brought this kid and the family food, and the kid was like, I don't like this mac and cheese. I just don't. It doesn't taste right. And then the chef's like, well, how can I make it better? And then the kid said, I want grandma's mac and cheese. So the chef got the mother, called the grandmother, and he got the ingredients and made it for the kid. So if anyone comes here, they go out of their way for the kids, whether it's the food, whether it's the hospitality. And the other story is Robin Williams was at the Target house where the families are staying, and he saw this girl crying because I guess like he was scheduled to leave, but he missed his bus, and so he's waiting on a cab. He saw this girl crying, and then from that he asked, "Hey, why are you crying?" And she said, "I missed my prom because all this stuff that's going on, because she has cancer and she can't do it." And she's upset, she's bawling, and Robin Williams went and just danced with her. And I think that's really just nice, man. There's so much heartbreak that cancer brings, and St. Jude really does do their best to bring light into like dark times for families. So again, you can donate right now, stjude.org, or I believe stjude.tiltified.org too. Anyway, I'll have a link in the description so it's easy for you. It's the only link in the description. And all right, I'm gonna stop blabbering. I just want to say thank you guys for supporting, let alone me. And being here, being invited here is probably one of the most humbling things ever, because you kind of, in life, you forget about things that matter. You get so caught up paying bills, doing little things. You kind of forget, like, like, I don't know, no one should have to battle cancer and go through cancer, let alone a child. And the people at St. Jude here are, I don't know, they're really trying to bring light to like these dark times. Anyway, you can donate, link in the bottom. All proceeds go to St. Jude. It goes right through their website. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. And then Saturday, I will be back from this trip, and we'll be back to normal on the channel. Anyway, you guys take care. Bye.